Hello, and thanks for watching today's video. Today we are going to talk about how to stay healthy, not just physically, but also mentally.
Both are very important.
Yeah. And if you're liking our videos, please subscribe. We really appreciate it. Leave us a comment on how you stay healthy and give us a thumbs up.
So the first thing I want to talk about is our diet.
Yeah.
I think that's a really important place to start. I think most of us really think a lot about that and how can we maintain our healthy lifestyle and really be as healthy as we can for as long as we can, especially in retirement.
Yep. Yeah, and we've been doing a lot of research over the last few years, and we've learned a lot about things that we were doing that we thought were healthy, but in fact were not. And we're not dietitians, so you should do your own research on this, but we've found some very big things. So the first thing we'll talk about is how we plan our week.
Yeah, I think it's really important to do a little bit of meal planning. Well, maybe not even a little bit, maybe a lot. And think about how you can have a pretty varied diet within your week of meals that are interesting and really healthy for you. And I think that goes a long way to really eating healthy and making good choices.
Yeah, I mean, we go so far as to take a sheet of paper with the days of the week on it, and we'll sit down, we'll write down, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, all the way through the week, what we're going to eat each day, including if we make the decision that we're going to go out one day, we put that on this sheet of paper. And we do not eat out very often because every time we go, we come away unhappy. We feel like we've eaten unhealthy food. We've overpaid for it.
We've overeaten.
Overeaten. Finding restaurants that we like are challenging. And so, finally, we get it beaten into us. Finally, we're like, we just don't go out that often. We do occasionally, but not that often.
Yeah,
that weekly plan is critical. It also helps us create a grocery shopping list, which I think saves a lot of money.
It does. It saves us a lot of money. It saves us a lot of time. And also it's important not to go grocery shopping when you're hungry. I know that many people have heard that, and that is true. I find myself looking at the snack aisle when I'm really hungry.
Yeah.
So it's way better for everyone if I just go after I've eaten.
And we found, one of our videos we did a long time ago was about switching to cash, and spending cash instead of using debit cards actually dropped our bills considerably. But shopping less frequently also saved us a lot of money. So doing the meal plan, doing the grocery shopping list, and doing, kind of one big bulk shop each week, I mean, maybe two, but trying to go to the grocery store less often has helped.
And you know what? When you go to the grocery store more often, you pick up extra items that you weren't really planning on. They weren't on your list. You just see things and you think that you should probably get it every time.
Without fail. I mean, one of the grocery stores we go to, they like asking, did you find everything that you came in for today? And it's like, well, yeah, and like 15 other things that we did not come in for.
Exactly.
So the next big thing, and you've probably heard a bit about this recently, but cutting out cutting out all seed oils. We pretty much purged our pantry. I don't think anything in our pantry now that is made with seed oil. And it's an interesting thing. If you're having joint pain, I recommend you give this an experiment, because we both had wrist pain, finger joint pains in our feet, and it wasn't crippling, but it certainly wasn't fun or pleasant, and it made exercising more difficult. We cut them out entirely. So we only buy things that either have avocado oil or extra virgin olive oil in them. And I can say for myself, all of my joint pain has gone.
Yeah.
How about you?
Yes, I can say the same thing. And I actually thought that because my mom has joint pain, that was just normal for me. And I expected that would be something that I would have to deal with for my whole life.
Yeah.
And since we cut the seed oils out, I can't even tell you how nice it is not to have the joint pain. It was really painful.
So give it a try and then go out to a restaurant. I can guarantee you'll be served anything deep fried is cooked in seed oils.
Vegetable oil.
Yep. And then wait and see how you feel the next day or later the same day. Make you a guarantee your joint pain will come back.
We do notice that happens to us when we eat out sometimes.
And that's another thing that will stop you eating out more, because it's very difficult to, find food that's not made with these things. So, So that was the second thing. Meal planning, cutting out seed oils. Yep.
And drinking more water. I think both of us in the past haven't had as much water as we really should. And I think that really goes a long way to making you just feel better. And
definitely. And I think it's kind of an American thing, drinking water. It's the stereotypical walking around with a water bottle and that.
I think it's a younger generation, maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know. We didn't walk around with those when I was a kid.
No, and I grew up somewhere else and we didn't, I grew up in England and we didn't drink water. I mean, rarely. But I was getting
water
headaches.
Fountain.
Yeah, I was getting a lot of headaches, and especially in the morning. And I noticed that if I woke up at 2, 3, 4 in the night, I didn't have a headache. But by 6 in the morning or 7 in the morning, I did have a headache. And it was actually our son that said, you're maybe not drinking enough water, maybe you're dehydrated. So I kind of set myself a plan that I would drink 2 pretty good sized glasses of water in the mornings before lunchtime. And I tried that maybe 3 weeks ago, I think. And my headaches have almost completely gone. So very definitely the dehydration was affecting me. Yeah.
And also, if you're working out, you're definitely going to need more water as well. It can be a little challenging if you wake up in the morning, you have a cup of coffee, maybe you have 2 cups of coffee, to start drinking more liquid, and you think, my gosh, all I'm doing is drinking liquid all day. But that's okay, because I think coffee might be a little dehydrating as well. So.
And we're not counting those drinks as a drink. So you can have your 2 cups of coffee in the morning, but you should still be drinking 2 glasses of water or whatever the quantity is in addition. So the next thing is just drinking less alcohol.
Yeah, we've never really had a lot of alcohol anyway, because neither one of us really likes to drink that much. And so, we'll have the odd drink here and there, but definitely want to make sure that, we're drinking, rarely.
Yeah, definitely. Really. I mean, there's lots of studies that say it's not good for your health. It's just something that we thought was a good idea. Just keep it down. Maybe 1 or 2 days a week, if that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So the next big thing is, so we've kind of talked about diet. The next thing is exercise. We, especially since we have more time on our hands with being retired, we have tried to adopt a structured exercise routine.
Yeah.
So, what do we do?
We definitely take a walk every day, which is about an hour. Sometimes we'll take more than one walk, depending on what the day looks like. And then we also have started a cardio workout 3 to 5 times a week.
Yeah.
And also with that, some weight training.
Yeah. And I find, so we were walking, that was great. I mean, you feel good, it's good exercise, and all the studies say if you walk, it's good for your health. But the cardio was another boost. It makes you feel a lot better. And the one that we did, there's lots of them online that you can find. It was actually a video package that we bought probably 5 years ago or more. And we do it, on the TV. We sit there, put our mats out and do the workout. And it does have a little bit of weights in with it. And we really try, especially as we're moving forward in age. I mean, we're obviously not that old, but we're, going in that direction. We want to be fit. We want to be fit in our old age. We want to keep this time of our retirement years where we're able to do things, we want to extend that as long as we can.
Yeah, I was finding, although we were walking quite a bit, I wasn't gaining any muscle mass. In fact, I felt like I was losing more muscle mass as time went on without doing any sort of weight training. So I think that was a really important thing for me to do.
And so the third category is?
Making sure that you are keeping your mind as sharp as you can.
Yeah. So, when you're working, you're busy. You've got activities that you're doing for your job. You're thinking a lot. You may be problem solving, depending on what type of work you're in. So there's always things changing, happening. But when your routine changes and you become retired, your time is your own. And I think probably one of the biggest traps that some retirees fall into is getting bored and not keeping their mind sharp.
Absolutely.
So we've been working on that. One of the things we've been working on is?
Well, it was also one of my New Year's resolutions, and that was to learn a new language. So we've both been learning a new language, which has been really fun. And it was something that we can just do for a few minutes every day, and it's really taught me quite a bit, actually. And also, I think I've learned that some languages are similar to other languages, which I think makes it a little bit easier if you're already familiar with other languages anyway.
Yeah, so we've both been doing that. We've both been enjoying it. We did it with an app, and it was great because it actually reminds us every day. We'll hear the notification go off and we're like, uh-oh, and I haven't done mine yet today.
But I have.
We've been really enjoying it. It's very simple. It doesn't give you too much, and we're progressing on that. So learning a language has been one of them. We also do like puzzles and games to interact and do things like that. You just downloaded, and what was the app you
It's
just
a crossword puzzle, and it's pretty simple, but it really gets you thinking, and I think it's kind of a fun way to start the day as well.
And then another big one for us, because it's just kind of what we love, and that is planning trips. We love to travel, and so we kind of love to have on the horizon something that we're planning.
Yeah.
And, whether it's just a short little trip in our RV or a bigger international trip, it's nice to, book it, think about what you're going to do, plan your activities, watch some other people's videos that have been to that place to see what the highlights are that you're looking forward to. And it gives you things to look forward to. You don't want to be kind of sad and depressed in retirement that you don't have things to look forward to. Whatever that happens to be, it might be planning playing tennis with one of your friends, or playing golf, or a dinner party or something. But planning things, for us it's travel, but for other people it might be other things, planning.
Mm-hmm. Part of the excitement for me about a trip is the planning stage. Mm-hmm. I love making lists and just getting everything ready, really thinking about what I'm going to take, planning out what we're going to do when we get there, even down to planning a lot of the meals while we're there. I really like all of those things.
Yep, definitely. Yeah.
The last thing we want to add in is keeping a gratitude journal, which we both just started. Yep. And I think it's a great way to start the day. And it only takes a couple of minutes at most.
Yeah.
And I think for me, although it only takes a couple minutes a day to write in this little journal, I'm constantly thinking about things that I'm grateful for. And I think that goes a long way in making sure that my attitude is upbeat and positive.
It keeps your brain on the right track. There's so many things in the day and in the world that can derail your attitude or your mood, things that are happening that can impact you. And, people get affected in different ways by things that happen to them. But by keeping a gratitude journal, it kind of centers you on what's important to you. and what in your life you're grateful for, and things you're planning for, and I just think it keeps you on the right track. So yeah. So these are the things that we've been working on to keep us, our diet healthy, physically healthy, mentally healthy. And yeah, we really appreciate you watching our videos.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Yeah, and if you enjoyed them, please give us a comment. Let us know what you're doing, and give us a thumbs up if you're enjoying the video, and please subscribe.
Yeah. We'll see you next time. Bye.